All right, so this is going to be the first in the Melges 32 Speed series on On the Water Anarchy. I don't think anyone's done this one yet, but we have the one of the guys who really helped to set up the world champion and then went and sailed to a world championship, George Pete again. How are you, brother?
Good, mate.
I'm going to sort of clip this together from a few different interviews, but how you doing, man? But tell us some of the little speed tips that work on the 32, the little modifications you make from the out-of-the-box boat to make it go fast and stay inside the rules.
Well, this boat's obviously pretty much brand new. So I usually start out with kind of the rigging and the rope package on the boats. So I've been kind of repping and selling New England ropes pretty hard for Kevin Coughlin, and they've been pretty good to Bora and I, and sorting us out. Their Spectra now is really good.
Is that this stuff here?
This is it. This is the New England rope Spectra. It's really nicely coated. It doesn't fur up and fall apart like the Maffioli.
It looks like a pretty tight, pretty tight weave too.
It's good. It's super durable, no stretch. This is a tack line that I've kind of been developing over the last year and a half. I started on the Melges 24. Actually, when Bora and I were sailing with Chuck on the Flyer, we were always looking for a way to get the tack right down to the block, and always have a repeatable setting.
Because everyone else has either a shackle or a bow line, right?
Shackle, or you just tie a knot. Knots are slow, and it's always hard to get it tied in the same spot every time. Yeah.
Go on. So you have something else here. Now this is something I've seen in your stuff. A lot of it goes back to old ship technology.
It does, yeah.
What is this here? Explain.
This is just a tack disc. I started out with a small dog bone lashed to the tack of the sail and actually a sliding splice like on a 49er bridle or something. And it was good, but you know, it was a dog bone, so it'd get hung up. I wanted something that was flat against the tack and you could get it straight down. So
that's G10
with
just 2 holes in it.
G10 plate. I took the center out of a hole saw and put it on a drill press with a clamp and just popped out a disc and then drilled 2 holes and do a Brummel lock splice so that you can have a really short taper and keep the thickness down. And then basically, if this is the tack of your sail, the line gets folded in half, the loop goes through, and then the disc just buttons on the back side of it. And it's sweet, and then this just rests flush.
And there's never, there's never any issue with taking it off because there's no knot.
Right, and it's always same setting.
And you get it right down to the bottom.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
So, and this really could go for anyone on any sprit boat. I mean, it's what a cheap way to do it. You know?
Yeah, definitely. And then let me pull the pole out of my bag here.
Show one more quick thing. Speed. This is a speed seminar.
I don't know how to go fast.
You don't know how to go fast. Not on this boat.
Another thing we did here is just tie and tape the actual shackle down to the top of the pole.
Yeah.
So that it can, and that's just with bungee, so that it can never get twisted.
That makes sense.
It always stays right on top.
Yeah, it never gets down below the pole. And
another thing on so I was doing the bow on Blixum. One thing you always have to do so you can jibe quickly is caddy the lazy sheet, especially in planing conditions. Try to keep it up about here on the headstay. This thing is a major thing where you struggle, and this pre-feeder. So Argo is set up just like Blixum was, where I took a piece of Cuban fiber sticky back and just made a really nice chafe strip over this and completely sealed it up. And then obviously Millionaire's tape over the whole thing, and then the really nice opening Wishard pre-feeder like on that boat. And that's a pretty nice sleek package with nothing to get hung up on. You can see they tried to make a little fairing over their pre-feeder on their top lock, but you really got to have the right material in that Cuban PSA series.
It's just really slippery.
Slippery and it's tough.
All right. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get it. You got more?
Yeah, we can look at the shrouds on this boat.
Oh, good.
This is another thing that actually Bora pretty much started doing, and I kind of went to the next level on. This is just a batten and a bungee. And on the Melges 24, this is even better because you can actually adjust the rig with the tool.
Right.
But simple and clean.
Well, it looks the same as the one for the 24.
This one's rather robust. You go smaller.
So, I mean, Bear, I know your job isn't like manufacturing, but do you make this stuff and sell it? Do you? I mean, I can think of a lot of people that want to buy this stuff. It's fairly inexpensive, and
we try. We try just to fund the moth thing.
Is there anybody that anywhere people can go to find out, or just send me an email and I'll get them in touch with you.
Yeah, you can email me, and if I have time, and you know, it seems like it's going to work out, and you know what you're doing with all of the stuff, I'll build it for you.
Now you're a young guy, a smart guy, web savvy. Why don't you have a website?
Laziness, too much traveling, too much rather go moth sailing.
All right, well maybe we'll give you a little help with that.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, look for the bear sailing website coming soon. All right, thanks, bro.
I'll have more trick shit next time.
Good.